Imagine waking up one morning and needing help just to swing your legs off the bed. Sounds like a nightmare, right? But for millions of seniors, that nightmare is becoming real. Right now, while you're watching this video, about 38 older adults across the country will be rushed to the ER due to a preventable issue tied to muscle loss. What if we told you there's a proven way not only to stop this devastating decline, but actually reverse it? And no, it's not a supplement or pill, but a specific food that's likely missing from your kitchen right now. Now, take a deep breath, because what you're about to discover could change the way you think about aging forever. Muscle loss isn't just about weakness, it's about independence, dignity, and life quality. And yet, this silent epidemic is pulling families apart and overfilling nursing homes faster than anyone expected. But here's the silver lining. Groundbreaking research from Harvard Medical School has revealed a stunning truth. Certain foods contain natural compounds that can rebuild muscle mass, even in people over 70 or 80. Yes, rebuild. We're not talking about slowing the process, we're talking about turning it around. Even more mind-blowing. The top food on this list has been shown in clinical trials to outperform prescription medications. That's right. One food that's probably not in your fridge today has already helped thousands of seniors regain strength, balance, and energy in as little as 6 weeks. It sounds like science fiction, but it's very real. In fact, 2/3 of participants who consumed this food in the study regrew muscle faster than those on traditional medication, and some doctors, even the skeptical ones, are finally admitting it works. What's more, 9 out of 10 people in that study stopped muscle wasting altogether after just a few weeks. This one item alone has the potential to reshape how we treat aging. So, if you're watching this and wondering, why haven't I heard about this before? Well, that's why Senior Health Boost exists. We're here to uncover the science and make it work for you. By the way, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments. And if this video resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another tip from Senior Health Boost. Now, let's jump right in. We're counting down the top 10 muscle-restoring foods, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for number 3. 10. Low-fat lean beef, the muscle builder. Your body craves when it comes to high-quality protein. Nothing beats lean beef. It's not just delicious, it's one of the most complete and effective muscle-supporting foods for seniors. Just 4 ounces of lean beef delivers around 25 grams of complete protein, tailored perfectly to match the needs of aging muscles. What makes this protein so powerful? It's packed with leucine, an essential amino acid that kicks your muscle growth process into gear by activating the MER pathway, the central command center for muscle protein synthesis. As we get older, our muscles don't respond to growth signals the way they once did. That's why boosting leucine intake becomes so critical, and beef contains some of the highest natural levels of it in any food on the planet. But lean beef isn't just a protein powerhouse. It also supplies creatine, a natural compound that enhances muscle volume and energy output. While younger people can make their own creatine, this ability decreases significantly with age. That makes dietary sources even more vital, and it doesn't stop there. Beef provides highly bioavailable iron, zinc, and B vitamins, key nutrients for energy production and the oxygen delivery system your muscles depend on to function properly. In one pivotal study from McMaster University, older adults who added lean red meat to their diets and paired it with resistance training saw greater strength gains compared to those who consumed the same amount of protein from plant sources. Want to keep your muscles strong without sacrificing your heart health? Choose lean cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, or round, and limit your servings to 2-3 per week. A portion size of 4 to 6 ounces is just right to give your body what it needs without going overboard. Coming up next, we'll move to food number 9, a surprising pick that builds lean muscle, supports metabolism, and adds a powerful boost of fiber to your diet, all without spiking your blood sugar. Make sure to stick around because the next item might already be in your pantry and you've probably underestimated its power. Ready to keep going? Let's turn the page and dive into the next muscle-restoring superfood. So now that we've kicked off the countdown with the protein-packed benefits of lean beef, let's keep that momentum going, because what comes next might surprise you. It's not a steak, not a supplement, but a powder that many seniors overlook. Yet it could hold the key to keeping your strength, even into your 80s. Chapter 9. Whey protein, the unsung hero in your muscle recovery. While lean beef may reign supreme in the world of whole food proteins, there's one nutritional powerhouse that's earned its own spotlight: whey protein. If you're over 60 and trying to keep your strength, energy, and independence, this might just be your secret weapon. Whey protein, a byproduct of dairy, isn't just convenient. It's one of the richest sources of leucine, the amino acid responsible for turning on the switch for muscle protein synthesis. And that switch, it gets harder to flip as we age. That's why seniors often struggle with something called anabolic resistance, your body's sluggish response to muscle-building signals. But that's where whey protein shines. Because it's rapidly digested and absorbed, whey floods your bloodstream with amino acids in record time. That surge can override your body's resistance and kickstart the muscle-building process, even if your muscles haven't responded as well in years. A major study from McMaster University proved it. Older adults who consumed whey protein as part of their daily routine saw 40% better outcome in preserving muscle mass compared to those who relied on protein from whole foods alone. Imagine that, a scoop of powder outperforming an entire meal in some cases. But the perks don't stop at protein. Whey is also full of bioactive peptides, which increase blood flow to muscles, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation, all essential for aging bodies trying to stay mobile and strong. Another quiet hero in whey? Cysteine, an amino acid that supports glutathione production, your body's most powerful antioxidant. And when you're older, oxidative stress creeps in, faster, breaking down tissue, and slowing recovery. Cysteine helps your body fight back. One study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association, found that seniors using whey protein regularly improved their strength, balance, and physical performance, even without exercise. Of course, those results skyrocket when paired with light resistance training. How to use it. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of whey protein per day, ideally consumed within 30 minutes after exercise for optimal effect. Choose high-quality versions like whey isolate or whey concentrate, and make sure they're low in sugar and free from artificial additives. If you have dairy sensitivity, don't worry. There's a gentler option, hydrolyzed whey, which is easier to digest. You can mix it with water, blend it into smoothies with berries, spinach, or flaxseed, or even stir it into your morning oats. Just one shake can nourish your muscles better than most meals. Koi, fatty fish. The omega-3, boost your muscles are. Craving, coming in at number 8, is a food many of us grew up eating: fatty fish. But did you know it might be one of the most powerful ways to prevent age-related muscle loss? Fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring are rich in EPA and DHA, two omega-3 fatty acids that play an essential role in preserving muscle mass. Unlike other fats, omega-3s don't just fight inflammation, they enhance your body's sensitivity to protein, helping your muscles get more benefit from every bite of food. Let that sink in. You can eat the same amount of protein. But if you're not getting enough omega-3s, you're missing out on the muscle-building effects. A 4-ounce serving of wild salmon provides about 20 grams of complete protein, all the essential amino acids your body needs for growth and repair. But it's not just about protein. That same serving delivers a hefty dose of vitamin D, something that many seniors are severely lacking. And vitamin D, it's vital, not just for bone health, but for muscle strength, coordination, and immune function. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed fatty fish at least twice a week experienced significantly less muscle loss over a 3-year period compared to those who ate fish rarely. Think about that. Just 2 fish meals a week helping preserve years of mobility and independence. Even if cooking fish feels daunting, you still have options. Choose canned sardines or mackerel in water or olive oil. Just watch out for added sodium. Or consider high-quality fish oil supplements, especially those rich in EPA and DHA. While whole food is ideal, supplements can offer a practical backup. The takeaway? Prioritize wild-caught fish when possible and aim to include it at least twice weekly in your diet. Whether grilled, baked, or added to salads, fatty fish is a delicious and effective way to fuel your strength as you age. There's 7 nuts and seeds, the plant-based powerhouses for muscle maintenance. Next up at number 7, we turn to nature's little giants, nuts and seeds. Don't underestimate them based on size. These crunchy snacks pack a serious punch. While it's true that they may not contain as much protein per ounce as meat or whey, nuts and seeds offer something just as valuable: a powerful trio of plant protein, heart-healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory nutrients that work together to protect aging muscles. Here's why they matter. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and chia seeds contain protein that, while lower in volume, is rich in arginine, an amino acid that supports blood flow and tissue repair. Their healthy fats, especially omega-3s in flax and walnuts, help lower inflammation, a key contributor to muscle wasting in older adults. And don't forget the vitamins and minerals: magnesium, zinc, vitamin E, all crucial for muscle contractions, nerve function, and recovery. Plus, nuts and seeds are easy to add into your daily meals. Sprinkle them over yogurt or oatmeal. Blend them into smoothies. Toss them into salads or keep a small handful as a mid-afternoon snack. Just be mindful of portion sizes. Because they're calorie-dense, stick to 1 to 2 ounces per day to avoid unintended weight gain. Still, for older adults with reduced appetite or chewing issues, they offer a compact, flavorful way to get more protein, energy, and essential fats without overwhelming the digestive system. Coming up next, ready to discover a nutrient-packed plant-based protein that might already be in your pantry, but you've probably overlooked it? Number 6 is a grain with muscle-preserving powers that's been used for centuries, and it might just surprise you. Make sure to stay tuned to Senior Health Boost, hit that like button if you're finding this helpful, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss part 3 in this essential muscle-building series for seniors. Picking up from where we left off with salmon, sardines, and whey protein reshaping the way we view aging, now we're diving deeper into powerful, everyday foods that are easily overlooked but quietly crucial. Let's continue with a pantry staple that's surprisingly mighty when it comes to preserving your strength: nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds, nature's tiny muscle defenders. You might think of almonds and walnuts as just a quick snack, but these small handfuls hold a massive punch for senior health. In fact, when it comes to muscle maintenance, they're a secret weapon hiding in plain sight. Almonds, for example, are loaded with both protein and magnesium. Just a quarter cup delivers about 6 grams of protein and a generous dose of magnesium, a mineral that's essential for muscle contraction and energy production. And here's the catch: most older adults are running low on magnesium without even realizing it. That's why it's no surprise that low magnesium levels are directly tied to increased muscle cramps and faster muscle loss. Walnuts offer something different but equally important: alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that helps reduce chronic inflammation, the very same inflammation that accelerates muscle degeneration over time. If your joints ache or your strength has been declining steadily, the right nuts can truly help turn that around. Then there are pumpkin seeds, tiny, green, and powerful. These are rich in zinc, which plays a vital role in testosterone production. And yes, testosterone isn't just for younger men. It's a critical hormone for maintaining muscle mass and energy levels in both older men and women. As we age, testosterone naturally declines, so supporting your body with zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds can make a difference. Many nuts and seeds also contain vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that shields your muscle cells from oxidative damage, which becomes more common and more dangerous with age. According to research from Tufts University, seniors with higher blood levels of vitamin E were found to lose less muscle mass over time. So what's the best way to add them to your life? Set yourself up for success by portioning out 1 to 2 ounces of mixed nuts and seeds into small containers each week. Choose raw or dry roasted varieties that are unsalted, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. Add them to your oatmeal, sprinkle them on salads, or keep a mix by your recliner for an easy, heart-healthy snack. Beans and legumes, the underrated protein powerhouse. Next up, beans and legumes. While they're not as flashy as supplements or trendy powders, don't underestimate these humble staples. They are muscle-friendly, nutritional titans. A cooked cup of beans like lentils, black beans, or chickpeas contains about 15 grams of protein. Moderate, yes, but incredibly valuable when paired with their unique benefits. One key advantage is the resistant starch found in many legumes. This special type of carbohydrate supports the growth of healthy gut bacteria, and here's where the magic happens. A balanced gut microbiome helps control systemic inflammation, a major culprit in muscle loss. So, in a very real way, a healthy gut means stronger muscles. The fiber in beans also helps regulate blood sugar levels. That's essential for muscle health because frequent insulin spikes and crashes can break down muscle tissue over time. Plus, legumes are rich in potassium, magnesium, and iron, 3 minerals often lacking in senior diets but vital for keeping your muscles oxygenated and functioning. Iron deficiency, especially, can lead to muscle fatigue and weakness. And research from Tufts University's Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging shows that seniors who ate legumes at least 4 times a week had better muscle retention than those who didn't. To get the benefits without the bloating, start slow. If you're new to beans, begin with smaller servings and build up over time. Soaking dry beans overnight helps reduce the compounds that cause gas, making them easier to digest. Prefer convenience? Canned beans are a solid option. Just rinse thoroughly to cut down on sodium. Stir them into soups, mix into egg scrambles, or saute them with olive oil and garlic for a side dish that's as delicious as it is functional. Eggs. The inexpensive all-in-one muscle meal. Now let's crack. Open one of the simplest, most versatile muscle foods you can find. Eggs. Whether you're scrambling, boiling, or poaching, eggs deliver a complete protein package in a neat little shell. And here's the part most people miss. Don't toss the yolk. The egg white is loaded with high-quality protein, but the yolk is where the real treasure lies. Inside that golden center, you'll find about half the total protein, plus essential nutrients like vitamin D, choline, and leucine. Leucine, as we've seen, is a key amino acid for muscle protein synthesis, and it becomes especially important as we age. That's because aging muscles are less responsive to protein signals. So feeding them a steady stream of leucine helps counteract that resistance. Eggs also rank at the top of the biological value scale, meaning your body absorbs and uses that protein with incredible efficiency. And vitamin D found in the yolk plays a role in muscle function, balance, and even preventing falls. Not sure how to include eggs daily? Try a boiled egg with toast in the morning or stir them into veggie-packed omelets for dinner. If cholesterol, is a concern, speak with your doctor. But recent studies show that moderate egg consumption is safe and beneficial for most seniors, especially when it replaces processed breakfast options. So far, we've covered 5 powerful muscle-saving foods, but we're only halfway there. What comes next might surprise you. Foods that repair muscle overnight, natural sources of creatine and collagen, and one unexpected vegetable that's more powerful than most meat. Keep watching because your journey to stronger, healthier aging is just getting started. Get ready for number 4. It might already be sitting in your fridge. Let's pick up where we left off with the incredible power of eggs. While we often associate eggs with breakfast, few realize just how much they contribute to muscle preservation as we age. And recent science is giving us reason to revisit the humble egg in a whole new light. A compelling study from the University of Illinois found that consuming whole eggs after a workout stimulates a muscle-building response that is 40% greater than eating egg whites alone. That's right. Even though both options contain the same amount of protein, the yolk makes all the difference. Why? Because the nutrients within the yolk, like vitamin D, healthy fats, and additional amino acids, unlock something in the aging body. They help overcome the biological resistance that makes building and maintaining muscle harder as we grow older. Now, we know what you might be thinking, but what about cholesterol? That concern has kept many older adults from eating eggs for decades. But here's the truth. Those fears have been largely debunked. Research now shows that eating up to 7 eggs a week does not significantly raise the risk of cardiovascular disease for most people. In fact, in moderation, eggs may even help regulate cholesterol levels. So how should you eat them? Simple is best. Hard-boiled eggs are portable and effortless, perfect for a snack. Scrambled or poached eggs in the morning can kickstart your day with vital protein. Aim for 1 to 2 whole eggs per day, especially at breakfast, a time when protein intake is typically low. Now let's shift to something that's not a source of protein, but plays a huge role in preserving what protein builds: extra virgin olive oil. Ranked number 4, olive oil is one of the most underrated tools in the fight against age-related muscle loss. While it doesn't contain muscle-building protein, its anti-inflammatory power is essential for keeping muscle tissue intact. A unique compound in olive oil called oleocanthal acts similarly to ibuprofen. It helps block enzymes that break down muscle proteins, reducing chronic inflammation, one of the leading culprits of muscle wasting in seniors. And there's more. Olive oil also helps regulate insulin sensitivity, which tends to decline with age. This matters because insulin helps deliver amino acids to your muscles, so poor sensitivity means your muscles don't get the nourishment they need, even if you're eating well. The benefits of olive oil go even deeper. Its healthy fats help support production of testosterone and growth hormone, 2 key hormones that naturally decline as we age, but are essential for preserving strength and muscle tone. One long-term study from the Pre-Dimed Project found that older adults who added extra virgin olive oil to their Mediterranean-style diet experienced improved muscle strength and lower frailty scores over a 5-year period. That's a big deal. For best results, try adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to your meals daily. Drizzle it over salads, cooked veggies, or even eggs. Just be sure to store it in a dark bottle, away from heat, and check the harvest date to ensure freshness. A small detail that makes a big difference. Next up, coming in at number 3, berries. Yes, those colorful little fruits aren't just delicious. They're also working behind the scenes to protect your muscles. You see, aging muscles become more prone to oxidative stress, tiny microscopic damage caused by free radicals in the body. This slows recovery, increases soreness, and accelerates overall decline. But berries, particularly blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries, are loaded with anthocyanins and other polyphenols. These powerful antioxidants protect your muscle cell membranes and your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories in your cells. In fact, a Tufts University study showed that seniors who ate blueberries had better physical performance and faster muscle recovery than those who didn't. These benefits weren't just theoretical. They showed up in daily movement. Berries also influence cytokines, the body's signaling molecules for inflammation. By calming these signals, berries help reduce stiffness and chronic joint pain that often interfere with staying active. The takeaway? A daily handful of berries is more than a treat. It's a preventative strategy. Add them to your morning oatmeal. Blend them into a smoothie or enjoy them fresh as an afternoon snack. They're low in sugar, high in fiber, and deeply effective at preserving your vitality from the inside out. So far, we've explored the power of eggs, olive oil, and berries. But what if there was a food that offers deep healing for both your muscles and your joints? One that brings warmth and nourishment in every golden bite? In the next section, we'll explore exactly that. Get ready for a surprise contender that could be the anti-inflammatory powerhouse your body's been waiting for. What's 95? While acute inflammation plays a crucial role in muscle adaptability and growth, chronic inflammation, often associated with aging, significantly hastens muscle degradation. Dried fruits and snacks, with their delightful natural sweetness, serve as an excellent substitute for less nutritious desserts. 2. Leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard might not be the obvious choice for muscle preservation, but their distinctive nutrient profile is essential for seniors aiming to sustain muscle mass. 2033. The standout muscle-preserving advantage of these greens lies in their rich nitrate content, which the body transforms into nitric oxide. This compound boosts blood circulation to muscles, optimizing nutrient delivery and waste elimination. According to findings from the Kalinska Institute, consuming nitrates enhances muscle function, particularly benefiting older adults who frequently face reduced blood flow, which can hinder muscle performance and recovery. These vibrant greens, spinach, kale, collards, are far more than just a side dish. They're loaded with calcium, magnesium, and potassium, 3 powerhouse electrolytes that play a central role in muscle contraction and recovery. In fact, just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. And when those levels dip too low, you're far more likely to experience painful cramps, muscle fatigue, and even accelerated loss of lean muscle tissue. But the benefits don't stop there. Leafy greens also shine as one of the richest sources of vitamin K, a nutrient that's gaining serious attention for its essential role in muscle metabolism and overall function. A groundbreaking 2015 study published in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed more vitamin K experienced significantly less age-related muscle loss compared to those who didn't. It's not just about getting stronger, it's about staying mobile, steady, and independent for years to come. So, what's the prescription here? Aim for at least 2 cups of leafy greens every day. Toss them in salads, blend them into smoothies, stir them into soups, or sauté them lightly, with olive oil for a warm side. However you enjoy them, your muscles and your future self will thank you. Now, as we wrap up this list, we arrive at a true gem of senior nutrition, Greek yogurt. This creamy staple might look ordinary on the outside, but inside, it's packed with extraordinary benefits. Compared to traditional yogurt, Greek yogurt has gone through a straining process that removes excess liquid and, in doing so, doubles its protein content. Just 1 6-ounce serving gives you around 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, precisely what aging muscles crave. What makes Greek yogurt especially unique is how slowly it digests. This slow-release effect keeps amino acids circulating in your bloodstream for hours, helping your muscles rebuild long after your last bite. That's why it's such a smart choice before bedtime, when your body enters its longest fasting window and muscle breakdown tends to peak. Greek yogurt also delivers key bone-building nutrients like calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D, all of which are vital for supporting strong muscles and stable bones. And let's not forget its probiotics. These beneficial bacteria nurture gut health, a crucial factor in nutrient absorption and inflammation control, both of which are closely tied to muscle maintenance. But here's the catch. Not all yogurts are created equal. To get the best results, stick to plain Greek yogurt, preferably full-fat, unsweetened varieties. Skip the sugary, flavored options. Instead, customize it yourself. Add a handful of berries for antioxidants. Sprinkle in some walnuts or chia seeds for healthy fats. Or swirl in a bit of honey if you need a touch of sweetness. Incorporating Greek yogurt into your diet 3 to 4 times a week, especially as a nourishing evening snack, is one of the simplest and most effective ways to support muscle mass without breaking the bank. Let's recap. Greek yogurt, leafy greens, whey protein, fatty fish, eggs, legumes. These are more than just foods. They are tools. They are allies. And for older adults, they represent one of the most powerful ways to slow, stop, and even reverse muscle loss that was once considered inevitable. In fact, research published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association shows that seniors who regularly consume whey protein enjoy stronger muscles, better balance, and greater physical performance, even without formal exercise. Add resistance training to the mix, the benefits grow exponentially. To optimize your muscle preservation, aim for 20 to 30 grams of high-quality protein daily, especially after physical activity. Choose minimally processed whey isolates or concentrates, free from added sugars and artificial additives. If you're sensitive to dairy, hydrolyzed whey is a gentle, effective alternative. And don't forget, mix it with water, milk, or blend it into smoothies with berries, nuts, and leafy greens to create a nutrient-dense meal that supports long-term muscle health. So, as you take all this in, remember, this isn't about chasing youth. It's about protecting your independence, your mobility, your ability to walk, rise, carry, play, hug, and live fully. Maintaining muscle mass as we age isn't just about looking fit. It's about avoiding falls, staying active, supporting your metabolism, and preserving quality of life. By choosing these foods with intention, you're choosing strength, stability, and a sense of control over your health that many people give up far too soon. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these muscle-preserving foods have you already added to your routine? Have you noticed more energy, better balance? Share your story with us in the comments below. Your experience could inspire someone else to take their first step. And if you found value in this video, please support the Senior Health Boost community by clicking the like button, subscribing to our channel, and turning on the notification bell. We're building a place where health knowledge is empowering, honest, and easy to act on. Thank you for spending this time with us. Your body is worth every effort, and so is your future. Stay strong, stay informed, and as always, we'll see you in the next video. From all of us at Senior Health Boost.